Okay, battery refreshed. So let's just crack into something, anything on the old arcade. I'm slowly going through adding stuff to a favourites, picking up things that I may have not played before and stuff that I played sort of over the years. You know, Asteroids, Atomic Bomber, Atomic Robo Kid. I got a bit of Bionic Commando, Black Tiger. What else we got here? Blood Brothers, Bomb Jack, Final Fight, which is a particular favourite of mine. So pressing C on sort of the second player will kick it off. It'll start the thing running. A couple of seconds, and it'll fire it off. This one has a surround on it. Some of them will have this bezel around the outside. You can turn it on and off. Hold down. If I hold down on here, the one player button, and press down on my left joystick, on one player joystick, I get the main sub menu, and in here I can do things like turn on cheats and stuff, infinite time, infinite lives, all that sort of thing if I want to. The other thing I can do is change video options, so I can get rid of bezels like that, or add them back in. Obviously with the bezels off you get a bigger, you know, wider screen, so you know, but it's quite nice to see, get that look from before. So it depends on what you fancy doing really. And you can change graphics, change it to a different type of cabinet, change resolutions, you know, all that sort of thing. Just quite handy. Get like more information on the game and things like that if you want. If the game actually had, when it was released, certain functions built into it via the dip switches, you can turn those on, like service modes, or change difficulty levels, or change when extra lives are given, or how many lives you start with, whether it's on free pay mode, all that sort of stuff. I mean, it depends, game by game it varies. There's quite a few on this one. So we'll drop a couple of coins in by pressing our handy button at the front. There we go, 9 credits, did not cost me 90p. One player game, but, you know, there's 2 sets of sticks, so you could have 2 player games. I've always been more of a Cody guy, so we'll choose them. Just got to remember what the buttons are for. And there we go, yeah, just as you probably remembered it. You can set up things so that it'll implement things like save states, so I could get it to save after whenever I quit, so that if I wanted to come straight back into this part of the game I could. I haven't done that, maybe I will at some point, but for now not so bothered. So yeah, keyboard combination again, player 2 for me and coin 1. Quits me out of any emulator, drops me back to my front end. So, you know, there are plenty. If I get out the favourites a minute, get back into the main list of games, I think I've only got so far as like G so far in the list, and there's quite a substantial amount to go still. Some of them are just gibberish, some of them are sort of quite fun that I might never or may never have seen before. Bit of Operation Thunderbolt, Operation Wolf 3. When the light gun's working, it's configured to actually do some stuff on there, which is quite good and works quite well. Go for another classic, and then we'll drop out and we'll go to another emulator. So here we go with a bit of Pacland. Drop some coins in. Well, one player game or just... There we go. Oh, and I forgot to jump to get the bonus points. Oh dear. So yeah, plenty to choose from. And yeah, we'll come back next time and we'll have a look at some of the other stuff. Okay, so another feature here from the settings I've put in. You press E on the second player, you can skip to any of the emulators without having to go through like the more fancy front end. Obviously the front end looks a bit nicer. So let's pick basically the MAME stuff. The multiple arcade machine stuff is the most rounded of the collection, so most things are in there. You got the information stuff. A lot of that is sort of missing from these other platforms, and as I say, some work better than others. It's like Dragon's Lair 2 I haven't quite got running properly yet. Dragon's Lair, well, laserdisc stuff in general can be quite hit and miss. These are the sort of original versions, not the recently remastered HD or slightly higher resolution video versions. So these are sort of the original ones that were put out, and yeah, it takes a bit of a while for this one to kick in. You never used to see this bit of the arcades when it used to run through every scene in its bank so it could catalogue it.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and undead.
So yeah, bit of a classic. Just as annoying and unplayable as it ever was, unless you know the exact timings, the exact button presses. But at least now you're not wasting, like, what was it, 20p or 50p a go each time you died, which will be numerous. Numerous and varied by the looks of things. Oh dear, there's a surprise. Oh dear. There you go, hours of fun. Wasting not a single penny, other than to get the original games. Similarly with Space Ace. A similar thing again, it passes the video files. If I remember rightly, it does it a little bit quicker than Dragon's Lair did, I can't remember now. And this is why I spent quite a long time on the Amiga playing, to be honest. More than the arcades. You often wonder whether these ones have just completely gone wrong. Well, there we go. Gives you a little preview of all the videos, just to tease you and whet your appetite.
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg.
Hold your fire. Who is that crew? This means must surrender to me. No way, Borg, old buddy.
By the Infantile Ray.
This means must surrender to me.
Struggle with Dexter for regain.
There we go. I don't know if we necessarily need to play that one. You'll just see me die 100 times with that one. Just like you did with Dragon's Lair. So yeah, that's the that's sort of the Daphne stuff. And batteries are looking low on the camera, so we'll pick it up again once I've changed the batteries.